On this terrific Tuesday morning, we have had so much fun this morning live at the Scarlet Pearl for our Celebrate City series with D'Iberville, and we'll get back to that in just a little bit. But first, we want to see where you're watching us from. We're going to take a look at our WXXV News 25 Hometown Hellos on our Facebook page. Starting things off, Lorraine Zelinsky and her fur baby Willow say it's a great day for a bike ride in Moss Point. Stephanie Deal is tuning in this morning from Biloxi. And Tommy Duke hopes you all have a great day from Perry County. Thank you all for watching, and if you haven't done it yet, go to our WXXV 25 page tomorrow to add to the list of where you'll be watching us from Wednesday morning. And our final half hour of fun in D'Iberville begins now as we look at what's going on with the city. Rob Knight has more now at Scarlet Pearl with Bobby Weaver, the D'Iberville City Manager. Hey there.
Hey, good morning, Ansley, and good morning, South Mississippi. You know, we have a lot of fun with these segments with Celebrate Cities, love showcasing the different areas, and typically what we try to do, we keep it very light, but then towards the end, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, we usually have our politician friends, city manager, things of that nature, and of course we usually wrap it up with the mayor. Joining me right now, the city manager for D'Iberville, Mr. Bobby Weaver. Mr. Weaver, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I know it's not an early start because you've got a busy day and a lot to do.
Well, Rob, thank you. We're proud to showcase our crown jewel, the Scarlet Pearl here, so appreciate your interest in coming to D'Iberville.
Absolutely, Mr. Mayor, you say that, but you know what? Your city shouts that as well. I mean, it is welcoming the growth, the new businesses. It is just wonderful to be in D'Iberville. Tell our viewers a little bit about the city and what's been happening over the past couple of years.
Well, obviously, we have a friendly, a can-do attitude. When we have developers come into our city, we want to do everything we can to make it happen. We don't want to just put obstacles out there and say, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. We try to figure out a way to make it happen so people can come and invite. And we get a lot of compliments from developers or whatever saying this has been one of the best cities to deal with. We just recently had it when they opened the Gulf Coast Mitsubishi right there on Altamont Parkway. You know, the general manager said, you know, this is probably one of the best places we've ever had as far as interaction with the government and the business together. So that's the kind of thing we take pride on to help our city.
You know, that's wonderful about what you're saying. You listen to everybody and you kind of incorporate what's going to benefit the city and of course those businesses as well. Usually it's more of a dictatorship. It's like you don't meet the standards, that's just not going to happen.
No, we want to be inviting. We know that there's a benefit for them coming in here. It brings people to the city. It showcases what we have. It brings synergy that allows other people to want to come and invest their money into our community. So, yeah, why not be proactive and try to work with everybody and try to make things happen?
You know, sir, I love that. I love that mentality. You know, growth, it brings conveniences to the local residents, taxes back in pockets, and then it's distributed throughout the community as well. I love that, man. Talk to me about the Galleria area, Promenade area, you know, the growth, the new expansion for the Pops Ferry Road. First of all, let me say what a beautiful thing, that extension.
Yeah, and actually we're fixing to start the next phase here within the next week, Pops Ferry Phase 4B, which will take it about another 1,000 feet. So it'll be a 4-lane boulevard effect. That will leave one segment remaining, which is the largest segment, comes around the S-curve to the city limits with Biloxi. So we still have a long ways to go with securing funding and doing preliminary engineering, but we're making another step, and hopefully within 12 months or so, that phase will be done. Another thing on the bookend on the other side of the city is the Mallett Road, Sangani, Landing Bridge intersection.
Yes.
We have secured right about $10 million to this date. We are almost to the point we're waiting on environmental assessment concurrence from MDOT. We'll be able to start purchasing right away. That will include an upgraded intersection where we'll be adding additional lanes to improve capacity. It will also include 4-laning Mallett Road to connect to the Jackson County roadway, which used to be Cook and they've renamed it Mallett Road. So we'll make that connection. That'll give us a 4-lane boulevard from Washington Avenue in Jackson County all the way to the Galleria Parkway. And then the little drop over to the south, and then we're doing the same upgrade with the Pops Ferry Road. Another transportation project that's really critical for us is that southwest quadrant of I-10 and I-110. And where Walk-Ons is, where the Mandel dealerships are. We're looking at doing a commercial corridor within the old part of the subdivision to connect to where Galleria ties in there at Walk-Ons, and it'll connect to the traffic signal just west of the overpass there on Pops Ferry Road, which is the old Big Ridge Road connecting road. So that will create an opportunity for more development, whether it's additional car dealerships, it could be fast food, restaurants, it could be more retail.
All the
It might be
conveniences.
multifamily, you know, or a mixture of them, you know, because as much as we want to do business, we'd like to have some avenue to have more residential growth in our city as well.
Well, Mr. Weaver, let me say this. You've been doing a fabulous job.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I love the D'Iberville area, that promenade, Galleria area, and then you mentioned the extension Mallet onto Cook Road. That's really a big booming area there as well. Sir, I want to thank you so much for
Well,
joining
thank
us,
you.
educating our viewers, and
Most
letting
welcome.
them know what is to come in the
Right.
beautiful city of D'Iberville.
Like I said, appreciate you coming here and showcasing our city.
My pleasure, sir. Look forward to talking to you again. Folks, there you have it. More happenings here in the beautiful city of D'Iberville as WXXV News 25 Celebrate Cities continues. Don't go anywhere. We've got the mayor coming up in just a few minutes.